same manner, I can basically do a rep on the string John, right? Rep John. Result is, right. Yes, so rep John in the file borders list. Forgot that. Here we go. I'm doing a rep with the string John in the file borders list, and I'm pressing enter. This is the result. John C's or John Smith and John Doe. But hey, I could also take the command rep John borders list, take the standard input, and redirect it to a file called John file. Press enter, and now command rep John borders list. Well, taking the standard input and redirected it to a file called John file. ls. Here we go. There's a new file called John file, and if I do a gedit on John file, here we go. John C to John Smith and John Doe, right?
The drawings are better.
Yes, that's true. The coloring only is reflected in on the screen, and it's actually only done so because there's, hang on. If I do, let's see now, an alias, right? Not an alias, TYP. I do the type command on grep, right? So the grep command, right, is actually alias to grep dash Colorado, right? Just as, remember the TYPE, LS, that's alias to LS dash Colorado, right? So, generally speaking, when we're writing to the file, we're not applying the alias. We're just writing it in black and white. So I'm going to actually go here, I'm going to close the John file and close the Smith file. So I'm going to type in C, and let's just take a look at the Smith file, right? This is the Smith file. John Smith and Frank Smith. Well, let's append something, right? Let's add to this file. We can do that by doing cat and append. Remember this? Take sorry, I can actually do this like this, but cat greater than, you're appending to the Smith file, right? Instead of writing the Smith file, we're appending to it. Cat greater Smith file, and we're adding Alessandro Smith, right? And Jane Smith, right? Let's ask Alessandro Smith and Jane Smith with a small s, right? Control D. Here we go. So now if we do a cat on the Smith file, we have John Big Smith, Frank Big Smith, Alessandro Small Smith, and Jane Small Smith, right? So now, let's do a grep on, okay, this might be a bit confusing, on the string Smith, right? How are we doing a grep? On the string Smith, okay, the Smith file, so in the file, Smith file, we get John Smith and Frank Smith, right? All starting with a capital S. However, if I were to do a grep small Smith inside the Smith file, then I would get Alessandro Smith and Jane Smith, right? But in the same manner, if I applied the dash I option to Smith in the file Smith file, I would get the big Smiths and little Smiths, right? And whether I actually put in little Smith or big Smith, doesn't matter. I take it to the end, and I press enter, I get the same result, big Smiths and little Smiths. I can even do this. Smith. I can even mix Smith, S-M-I-T-H. Big S, little m, big I, big T, small h. As long as it's spelled Smith the correct way, it doesn't matter what the case is. As long as I have the dash I option here, I should get all instances of Smith. And here we go. With the camel case Smith, right? I still get big Smith and little Smith. Right? So that's really all what I want to show you for the dash I option. Now, here we go. There are other options for the grep command we're going to look at. One of them is the dash V option, which output lines not matching the Smith, right? So, I'm going to press C to clear. And we're going to do a grep dash V, right? On a certain string. So we're going to print out all the lines, we're going to print it to a grep on the string John. So right now, we're going to do a grep on all lines not having the string John. Dash V means that we want all lines not matching John in the file V. Well, the file borders, enter. And we have everything's in black because we're looking for a non-match. So Joe Kahn, Jennifer Windsor, Frank Smith, Julius Caesar, Genghis Khan, right? And that excludes all the Johns. Right? So here we're doing the opposite. We want all lines with the string John, right? And here we go. So note that none of these strings match because they are opposites of each other. So for example, I do a grep on the string J, the Bohr's list, right? We have John Caesar, Joe Kahn, John Smith, John Doe, and Julius Caesar. But if I want everybody except the J's, right? I do a dash V on J, and I get Pietro Windsor, Frank Smith, and Genghis Khan. So that's what the dash V does. And this is now. So I'm going to do the C, and I'm just going to take a look at the Smith file. Here we go. So if I did a grep, ready? I'm grepping this file on dash V on all lines not containing, this time not containing Smith with a small s, in the file Smith file. So here we go. I will get, well, all lines not having small Smith, well, they're all big Smith, right? And if I did actually a VI, well, I'd probably get no result because, here we go, I is basically case insensitive, and the result basically is that I want everything that doesn't have Smith in it, every line that doesn't have Smith in it, regardless of the case. But of course, every line in this file does have Smith in it, so we get nothing. going on there. Let's take a look at this. Another example we use for combining these two. Here we go. So we're going to do a C. And we're going to go with the voters list, right?
So I think I wrote Jane Smith.
Say again?
Or Jane Smith. I did not write this one.
Yes, what about Jane? What about Jane Smith?
So Greg minus VI Smith file.
Okay, actually, we're going to start the break and we're going to show you that during the break. So right now we got the voters list. So, once again, let's do a rep on small s in the file voters list. That gives us pretty well every instance of a small s. Every line having a small s on it, right? If we do this, if we apply the dash I option to it, right, then we'll have every line not having a small s. Sorry, we apply, my mistake, the dash V option. The dash V option gives you every line not having a small s. So that's all the other lines. And here we go, Joe Kahn, John Smith, John Doe, and Frank Smith. Now, so I'm going to do so let's keep this in mind. I'm going to do C. I'm going to repeat this. Here's our voters list. I'm going to do a rep on all small s's in the voters list, right? We get this. But now, I'm going to do the dash I option. So, with that rep on basically a case-insensitive string, and that case-insensitive string is S. So all instances of all lines containing an S in the voters list. And that's pretty well every line except for maybe two. However, now I want to combine options. So I want to basically do a rep on the dash I means case insensitive, V means not having the string. So I want to do a rep on all lines not having an S on it, whether it's capital or not. I'm going to press enter, and this is it. These are the two lines that don't have any kind of S in it. So you can actually combine the option like this. And when I give you the assignment associated with this, there'll be questions like this. And there'll also be questions like this on the next class test. So right now, it's actually almost break time. Let's take a 20-minute break, and we shall resume basically with the chat.